What's up, world? It's your boy Jaron Ikner back again for another music video reaction for Starstruck TV. You know how this works, guys. People send me music videos all the time in my inbox and my email, and I don't have time to sort through them all. So I decided to put together a little show where I put a music video on my phone here, watch it, pause it, give some thoughts, reactions, reviews, and let people know what I think about it. So all the music videos that are on the show I have not seen beforehand. This is my first time reaction to the videos. I will pause it, give you my thoughts, give you my viewpoints, maybe talk about some cinematography or maybe some story notes that I can give to the video, or talk about how dope it is. It happens a lot. This video that we're doing in particular is brought to us by Friday, and the song is called Where Were You, produced by Ben Blink. The little note that he says that this video was a single from his 2018 album The Question Why, and is a no-budget video production. The song is a step away from the traditional Friday and explores darker themes than usual. So this should be a really interesting thing. We're gonna go ahead and bring this up right now. It will probably be in the bottom right corner right here, playing alongside it. Let's go. I'm already liking the setup here in this. I'm already digging this. Very good use of cinematography. I'm actually gonna pause it right there. I already enjoy this video for a variety of reasons, because for me in particular, I'm a big fan of music videos that tell a story and really kind of tap into the world of the artist. And already off the bat, we already kind of have a story being formed with the shots of the pills on the counter. We have the weird reflection in the mirror, kind of like going like the trail effect on there, the needles and all the stuff. He's waking up in the couch in kind of an empty room. We're already kind of getting a really good feel of what we're to expect from this song and video. Good stuff so far. Play. Oh my god. Beat's cool too. So I like the use of this shot right here because when I shoot my videos in particular, I always like to do two different types of shots. You have your story shots, and then you have your performance shots. Now, oftentimes you'll have your performance shots be in the same shots as your story shots, but it's always really cool to have an entirely separate scene that is just a performance take that kind of creates some separation. And that's kind of what this shot represents in the video, is that it creates a form of separation from the story and kind of allows you to kind of to focus more on the lyrics and the performance of the artist. So good stuff there too. I dig that. Have you even swallowed these pills that I would abuse? Have you ever swallowed the pride that put you to use? Speaking of pride, how could you hide it? Your inner violence. My private life I kept inside that you never minded. Hide inside my mind until I'm blinded by light. Stay divided, I like it. I might surprise you tonight. Where were you at? I ran straight out of time. Where were you at? I ran straight out of love. Where were you at? Very dope. Now, this is another cool note. I'm really liking this video so far because of the technical aspects of it. Even though they said it's a low budget video, they really have been maximizing that to the fullest. They have excellent lighting, the color correction's on point. It does seem like they're using the camera that might not have as much dynamic range, but whoever edited this video knows what they're doing. They're able to make this really pop. And what I like about this part right here, and this is what I really look for in a lot of music videos, is progression in the story. And if you're progressing in the story, it doesn't necessarily have to be like Lord of the Rings where you're like doing this and that. The best way to progress a story is to switch locations. And typically, and you'll see this in a lot of music videos, where the second verse or the chorus or even the third verse, you switch locations in the video. What I really like about this shot in particular is the fact that it's a now outside scenario, and it seems to be during the day, so it's almost like an opposite of what we're seeing visually. So it holds your attention. Very good stuff. Let's keep going. I was out of my mind. Where were you at? When I was out on the road, where were you at? When I was out on the road, where were you at? Every word spoken, I know that it's all a game. You really think I'm insane, and maybe you just been playing. But either way, it's the same. You chose to enter the game. You stepped inside of my cave, and that was your first mistake. Cause one time you went wrong, retaliation is stronger. The longer you're pressing back, is a downfall of a martyr. You claim to be the bars are strong, man. He's spitting, like, yeah, he's actually like spitting some stuff on here over a nice traditional boom bap beat. Like, this is solid stuff that is kind of hard to come by these days, in the sense that everybody's trying to do trap turn up over trap beats and triplets and stuff like that. So I really appreciate, you know, good bars over a strong beat. So I will say this, with this particular part of the video, it's less dynamic than the first part of the video. The first part of the video, we had the B-roll shots of him holding the doll, the B-roll shots of the pills, the needles, a lot of takes where his mouth is not moving, and this is kind of like the story shots. So far, this part of the video has been basically 2 performance takes going back and forth between him on this road and him in the black room, which is not necessarily a bad thing, but, you know, as an editor, it could be a situation where maybe the editor didn't have enough B-roll, maybe they just didn't shoot enough B-roll here to throw in. But I would have thrown in like maybe some shots of some birds, maybe some shots of his feet walking on the dirt, maybe him sitting on the side of the road not rapping, things like that would have really made this section a little bit more interesting. Fortunately, with the strong production by Benjamin Blink and his rapping, it still holds my attention. You know what I'm saying, like, it's a good bop. He's bopping on this. See, basically, we got that. That exact thing that I just said that needed to happen happened in the last part of the verse with him, with the 2 guys on the road, him running towards that, and then you have this pan down with him lying on the road. There's no lip flap going on in any of that, which is good, because, you know, oftentimes the lip flap could be exhausting to the viewer. So having these beats that aren't just people rapping all the time really helps, and that part makes the video interesting. And I guess we have a cool little transition here. Let me see what we got going on here. Where were you at? When I was out on the road, where were you at? When I was out on the road, where were you at? Bloody nose, nobody knows, no one exposed, the bloody nose. Still you lie to me with a straight face, so the irony, the player being played with a strange day. The entire thing is overwhelming smile. This part's pretty dope. Kind of going back to what I was saying earlier about how every verse at every major beat in the song, you should switch up the visuals. Now they're in this white room, they got this guitarist. I would say that this guitarist, if he is the guitarist that does guitar in the song, he should have been introduced a little bit earlier in the video, just because he's an important part of the song. And I would have brought him in. I probably would have made him a character in the video. Maybe, and I actually don't know, because I maybe have to go back and look at it. But maybe he is one of the guys standing in the street. But let's make him a little bit more prominent. You know what I'm saying? It seems that he's a very integral part of the song. So yeah, there's only about 40 seconds left of this video. So even if he's in the rest of the video nonstop, it doesn't really balance out what he could have been throughout the video. So. Sailing, oh, it's great. You could be my lowest lane. I never thought it'd go this way. My head is racing, pain is gaining traction. Never very cool editing. Every action seems so passive. Every fraction of a second that passes is packing weapons. Loneliness inside my head, disloyal with misdirection. I really like the composition of this and what he's trying to do here. You have In the foreground, you have the white wall, cyc wall, with the two out of focus, very blurry, and you're trying to watch as a viewer. You're trying to really catch on to what's happening there. But in the background, they took the white screen and they put this cool little silhouette shot of him in super sharp in the background. So your eyes are automatically drawn to him in the background. But then you still are trying to figure out visually in your brain what's going on in the foreground. It's a very compelling shot. They're saying that this video is no budget. I'm very curious to know how much experience the person who shot this video is. Like, did he go to film school or anything like that? Because he knows what he's doing with the camera. Very great composition. Very interesting progression in the story. Very good use of shots. Very good use of special effects so far. It's pretty great.
Section of my head I can express from, and I'll gladly start all over with your hand in mine just to test us. Pick my stress up, and I launch it above the dresser while photographs were hang from. Thrown in the trash, I hate them. Known from the past, I'm changing, so thank you for staying patient. It wasn't fake, I'm anxious for the day that you play this.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool. So that was Friday. Where Were You? Produced by Benjamin Blink. All in all, I really, really enjoyed this music video. I don't really have anything negative to say about the whole effort. All in all, it was very, very strong. Whoever they, like I said, in the little blurb that they sent me, they said that this video was low budget, no budget video. Maybe they shot this on a phone, but you know, iPhones and even my Google Pixel can shoot excellent video. And if you have a strong editor, and even if you hop on YouTube and do a little bit of research about how to color correct and shot composition and things like that, you could put together a pretty great video. One of the things that I like, and I'll even go back to this on here, is in the first part of the video, in these house scenes, they have a really good use of lighting. And the way that they light these scenes is very professional, very cinematic. And then you have these very cinematic uses of camera movement, B-roll, inserts, all these things that this person who edited it and shot this video knows what they're doing. And I would love to see more work for them with better gear. Because I think where they say that the no budget aspect of it falls into play comes into the camera. I'm watching this, some of the shots don't look as dynamic as they could be in terms of the range that we got, that most cameras have, like cinematic cameras. Like this camera has great dynamic range. That's really such a small misnomer in the grand scheme of things, because especially nowadays where low budget videos are becoming more and more popular, I really think that your creativity and how you tell your story is more important than the camera that you use. So them calling this a no budget video, I could probably go through and line produce this and be like, that probably cost a couple bucks, that probably cost a couple bucks. But I think what they're trying to say is that they did this on their own gumption. They didn't hire a videographer, they didn't hire a photographer, a cinematographer to put together this video. It looks like they shot this themselves, and honestly, dead ass, this is a fantastic video front and back. I really don't have anything bad to say about it other than I want to see more. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. But with that said, let me know what you guys think in the comment section about the video. Is it terrible? Do you want to see more from these guys? I put links to this video as well as other music from Friday. Friday is also featured on the Bond soundtrack. Now, this is not a conflict of interest because he actually went through a submission process and we handpicked this song. But he got on my radar as a result. He was already on my radar before, but he definitely submitted through our submission process. If you want to submit a video to Music Video Reactions, there's an email address below. Hit me up, send over your video. I'll send you some details on how you can get on, etc., so forth, and what you can expect. Yeah, but that said, thanks for watching, guys. We have more music video reactions coming to you guys soon. Stay tuned to Starstruck TV. Make sure you like, subscribe, and follow all the stuff that people be doing on YouTube. We appreciate you. Stay hot.